This is my video diary for 12/04/25. That's today. Some of the problems I noticed yesterday after I got done with things, I noticed that I had a lot of background noise. I could hear the TV upstairs that my wife was running, and my furnace, when it would run, I could still hear the sound of clicking on my keyboard if I messed with that. So a lot of little things that I didn't want. And then I was having trouble with freezing occasionally in my circle filter. When it was, let me just click here, this is scene one. You see, here's my circle filter, and that guy was occasionally freezing up. I'd stop and be like, and then after a while it'd start again. I'd be over here, and I might be doing this, that, or the other thing, and all of a sudden it'd stop. I'd be like this, and then it'd come back again. So I didn't like those things. I had to figure out what to do with them. I think I got both of those problems corrected now. What I did with the sound quality, before I had all these different items turned off, the desktop audio, the one above it, the C920 mic, the mic aux, and the system sound. I still have system sound turned up. I'll turn it down. See, now I have all of them except for my HyperX stand mic. All of these are turned off, and the volume adjustment, the volume dial, is turned all the way down. So, and then I also brought this slider on my stand mic down just a little bit because I was bouncing frequently into this red area. Now I'm just starting to top the edge of it. And I can talk really loud like this, and I'm not getting into the red. I can whisper like this, but you still hear it. So I can whisper and you hear me, and I can talk too loud and you still hear me, and it's all pretty well balanced out. And I don't sound like I'm in a tin can anymore or stuck in a box. And I'm not hearing the TV upstairs, that, sort of noise behind me, or other things. I don't hear clicking on my keyboard if I'm doing something there. So I think I've got that stuff pretty well taken care of. I'm pretty happy with that. The circle filter, I was having trouble with this one. It was not recording my audio. That was yesterday. Well, all I did when I went into it, I noticed I didn't have my stand mic inside of this. So I added the stand mic, and after that, it's working fine again. So, and the other thing I've been doing, and once I get everything the way I want it, I've been locking it. So if you look at everything that I'm actually using, I've got it locked. I don't have this Logitech Stream Cam locked. I can lock it. It's not going to hurt anything. But I'm not really using that anyway. The scenes here again, you see I could lock that. Doesn't make any difference. I'm not using it. Logitech webcam. Everything is locked that I'm using. On my computer screen, everything I'm using is locked on both computer screens. So these are all little things. I'm gradually getting this thing to a place where I really want it to be, where I'm happy with things. And I think I'm getting better at writing down notes so that I know what to tackle the next day, that I can learn from, that I can do my next video diary based on. And so I think that's my video for tonight. I'm done with this. I can learn some other things tonight, and I'll create my next video based on them tomorrow. So thanks for listening. And maybe I'm starting to get to a place where I might think it's okay to ask you to give me a like. I certainly don't think I've been doing anything that's adding that much value to people who are watching right now. But I don't know, maybe I'm helping somebody, just by being honest about the problems I've been having and just tackling them one by one. Maybe somebody else out there who's a newbie at this stuff like I am, you're following along with me and learning from my mistakes, and we can learn together. So thanks for listening, and give me a thumbs up or a like if you can, and have a great day. See you tomorrow.